Let's ride Alien Swirling Saucers at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt, and today it is a warm and windy Saturday in early January here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. A lot of people still wrapping up their Christmastime visits. It's fun to stop and take a quick look here at Sid Cahuenga's one-of-a-kind antiques and curios. A shop that's it used to be a shop anyway, been here at Hollywood Studios for quite a long time. It's easy to overlook, but an important part of the Hollywood Studios backstory and a fun place to check out with lots of good details. So today we'll, as usual, take the long way around. We'll take a little walk down Hollywood Blvd, and then we will hang a left. We'll go over to Echo Lake, Grand Avenue, take a little stroll through Galaxy's Edge, and then make our way to Toy Story Land and Alien Swirling Saucers. Hey, Tim Peterson. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. Gary, good morning to you. Welcome to Hollywood Studios. Disney World is still in the Christmas spirit. There's a mix of, I'd say, the old-time Hollywood music and Christmas music playing. Christmas decorations are still up and look great. Gina, good morning to you. Joanne, good morning from Missouri. Hope you're having a good day there. It's an unusually warm day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, about 77, actually going to get up to 80. A little bit muggier than what we would normally see this time of year. But overnight, it is going to get January cold, Florida style. We're going to be down into the lower 50s, maybe even 40s. Julie in Illinois, good morning to you. Nicole, good morning. Thanks for joining me. Good day to take a little stroll around Disney's Hollywood Studios. Donna and Audrey, hello to you. Amy, good morning. 248 days to go. So it should be an exciting 2020 here at the Walt Disney World Resort. A lot of fun stuff going on. We are just a couple weeks away from the opening of the Festival of the Arts at Epcot. You can see that the summer kitchens or the outdoor kitchens are getting set up. Hope to bring you some media coverage of that event just a couple weeks away. Then coming up March, event I'm very much looking forward to, the opening of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway right here in the Chinese Theater straight ahead at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's going to be an amazing ride, I believe. Tim says Tower of Terror is one of the best. Hi, Velvet. Good morning to you. David in Texas, how's it going? Karen's got 14 days to go, her trip from North Carolina. Hi, Ryan. Happy New Year. A lot of folks here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We got here around 9:30, and all of the sandwich board signs were out saying that the boarding groups for Rise of the Resistance were taken, which is pretty normal. So if you want to try to get on Rise of the Resistance, you need to be here at park opening, maybe even earlier so you can get in. Boarding groups aren't assigned until the park opens, though, so Disney has adjusted the procedures for that. Probably a good move because people were getting here earlier and earlier, and this really wasn't necessary. But it's a tough job to try to figure out how to dole out those limited spots when there is tremendous demand for that attraction, and it is an amazing attraction. Gary asks, have I built a droid yet? I have not done that, actually. I've seen it done several times, and it looks like a lot of fun, actually. It's fun to pick off the droid pieces from the conveyor belt. Very cool. Colleen, Happy New Year to you. Gene is going to be here in April. So, yeah, I'd love to hear, do folks have plans for Disney trips coming up in 2020? I've heard a number of people who are already planning to be here. It's an exciting year with a lot of new things to see. Dickie said, better be a good ride. Well, you love the movie ride. Great movie ride. Great movie ride was a great movie. Great ride, rather. But I think that Mickey and Minnie's is going to be well received if the concept art, some of the things that I've heard and seen are true. I actually got a chance to see a preview of the cartoon short on which the attraction was based during a media event. It's called Perfect Picnic. In Mickey Mouse's world, things don't often go as expected, so the perfect picnic kind of goes awry. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Debbie says going through Disney withdrawal. I know what that feels like, and I'm here every week. Susan, going to be here in April and October. Double dip trip, that's great. Hello, Loretta. April, good morning to you. You can hear Jingle Bells is still playing in the background. All right, we are going to head over past Star Tours. We'll see what the wait time looks like. We'll head into Galaxy's Edge. We're not really going to see wait times posted for Rise of the Resistance because it's right now being assigned in a boarding group to get you in. There is no standby wait, which I think makes a lot of sense because if there was a standby wait, it would probably be 5 or 6 hours, which is honestly just craziness. So Disney has done a good job of using technology to sort of address that issue in a difficult situation. Hey Lisa, good morning to you. Chris t-shirt idea. I'm not waiting for a boarding group. I like that. That's funny. Actually, speaking of t-shirts, normally on the first Saturday of the month is the time that I would release a new one, but a little design glitch, so I'm hoping next week to bring a new t-shirt design to you, so stay tuned. Missed hello to you in Kingsland, Georgia. And he's got 47 days to go, 2 weeks in Fort Wilderness. Awesome, I like the way you travel, that's nice. Fort Wilderness is, well, it's hard to pick a favorite of anything, but it's a really fun resort. So many things to do, so relaxing, even though you're so close to the Magic Kingdom. I'm using the word so a lot. But yeah, you can really just feel like you are away from it all, but lots of simple pleasures, fun things to do. Dory, good morning to you. 310 days to go.
Oh, there's mommy. There's mommy.
Matthew and Charlotte, 326 days to go. Okay, it's a little bit crowded here. Lots of people streaming into Galaxy's Edge. Looks like Grand Avenue has got a lot of folks here. Sign to keep to the right, so that's what I will try to do. Straight ahead is the Baseline Tap House, which is a downtown LA themed bar with an incredible charcuterie, which I just love to say that one. So if you want to have a place to hang out, relax a little bit, Baseline Tap House is a good place to do so. But it says weather looks good. It's going to rain where she is. Yeah, I think we're going to get some rain this afternoon, but this morning we should be good. Probably going to be up to 80 today. It's probably close to that right now, probably 77. Jessica in Maine, good morning to you. Tina's got 101 days to go. So I'm wondering, those of you on the broadcast, have some of you had the opportunity to take in Rise of the Resistance here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios? I've had a chance to check it out several times, and it is my new favorite attraction. Tower of Terror was my favorite attraction for a long time, because to me it did everything that a classic Disney attraction should do. It was incredible story, incredible theme, amazing technology. But Rise of the Resistance, I think, has reset the bar on what Disney can do in an attraction that is amazing. So I'd love to hear if you've been on Rise of the Resistance. Jeannie's at Animal Kingdom, said very crowded. Fred, not familiar with the saucers. We're going to go check out Alien Swirling Saucers. That's our target for today. Should be fun. Kathy said it was amazing with multiple exclamation points. Ellen's got 49 days. Janine, I hope you're saying your name right. It sort of flipped by. Says rode Rise of Resistance twice. Tracy rode it. Said it was awesome. Brett said it's got to be boring holding the signs. I think Disney does a good job. I've noticed this, like switching people around often from one station to another, so they're not standing there for 8 hours doing anything. Seems like, every 15 minutes or maybe every half hour, I don't know, they're sort of moved on to the next thing, which is cool. Dave said rode it 3 times, and it is his new favorite attraction as well. Yep, me too. Michael's got 3 weeks. Karen says, loves the broadcast while visiting Berlin. Thank you for watching. Jana, good morning. It is a beautiful day here today. Tara, good morning to you. All right, so we can see Rise of Resistance is over here to our left. There's a pretty extensive queue. which is for the most part not being used. Here's the entrance area when your boarding group gets called. So fortunately there's not a mega line, there's not a huge mob of people, just a set of Disney cast members there checking the fast pass, or not the fast pass, excuse me, the boarding group. So pretty cool setup. Kathy said it was worth the early morning to ride it. Tim says, need to get back to ride it, Tim. I think you will be duly impressed. Even if you aren't a big Star Wars fan, I don't know if you are or not, but even if you're not, the attraction itself still is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. First time I got off, I could tell my mouth was just wide open and my chin was dragging on the floor. It is, yeah, incredible. Hard to put into words until you experience it yourself. KD's got 275 days to go to your birthday trip. I'll wish you an early birthday. Michelle says, love Saturday mornings. Thank you so much. I appreciate your being here and being a part of the broadcast. Thank you to everyone for the comments. I love chatting back and forth with you. And it's actually those comments, likes, thumbs up, especially the shares, that build this audience and allow me to do some special things with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations and bring that to you. So for you, I am very thankful. Kathy said it's like you're in a movie. Yep, it is. Joanne, 2 more weeks to go. First time visit. Wow, good for you. There are so many things to see and do. Well, unless you're staying for the next 3 years, you're probably not going to be able to take them all in, but enjoy everything that you can take in. You'll have a wonderful time. Diana says, what kind of attraction is it, Rise of the Resistance? It's hard to put into words, but the story is that you are part of the Resistance in the Star Wars universe. You get caught onto a Star Destroyer with a First Order, and you escape. That's the basic tenet. As part of that, you get a briefing with a hologram of Rey. You're on a transport ship. You make it to the Star Destroyer. You have a crazy runaway with Kylo Ren and several encounters with him until you eventually get into an escape pod and jettison off of the Star Destroyer. So that's the idea. And it is extraordinary. Dory shared, thank you for doing that. Heather, hello to you in central New York. Erica said Flight of Passage is her favorite. Another incredible attraction. Like soaring on steroids. Yeah, Disney did a great job with that one too. Still multi-hour lines several years after opening. I always like walking through Ronto's Roasters here. First off, I think it's fun to see the droid who is making the meat. But it always smells so good. See if the droid is hard at work. Seems like he always is. Chip leaving Walt Disney World today on the Tragic Express. Yeah, it's tragic when it's going home. I get you on that. So this is fun. Yes, the droid is there, making good use of this mega engine to make some tasty meat. Don says the broadcasts are like the equivalent of a Saturday cartoon for adults. Thank you for that. Ashley, good morning to you, says loves the videos. Thank you so much. David agrees, Flight of Passage is amazing. Wendy shared the video. Wendy, thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Louise, Happy New Year to you in Leesburg. All right, let's continue on, taking a long way around through Galaxy's Edge. I see the Millennium Falcon up here ahead. Then we'll make our way into Toy Story Land and over to Alien Swirling Saucers. Phyllis, good morning to you. Says, can't wait to ride again. There are a lot of people here at Galaxy's Edge. So many people want to check out what's going on. So I'm assuming that after today, the crowds might go back a little bit to normal because this is one of the busiest times of the year, the time between Christmas and New Year's. I actually read that there were limited closures of the Magic Kingdom where they were not letting people with certain sorts of tickets in. But that's the only closure that I heard about. Karen's going to be here at Disney World next month. Hope you have a wonderful trip. All right, here it is straight ahead. Fastest hunk of junk in the universe. The Millennium Falcon, still a sight to behold. Beth says, thanks for the videos. Beth, you are welcome. Dickie said, favorite ride is the Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion is great Disney storytelling. Back in the days when Disney Imagineers created stories as opposed to using them primarily for movies. But you know, I get why they do that these days. When you create a story and then you turn it into steel and cement, you're never really sure what you're going to get. But this way they know that the characters are already well known and loved. Larry said, got the shirt from World of Walt store. Thank you so much for doing that, Larry. I appreciate it. Hopefully next weekend I'll be able to announce the next design. So for those of you who are interested, you can head over to worldofwaltstore.com. There you can get a link to the Pin of the Month Club as well as the t-shirt shop with some custom designs, as well as links to other designs. It's kind of fun. Kit says, what is the temperature? The temperature here is probably like 78 or 79. It's supposed to be 80 today. So rather warm day for early January. But the wind's out. It's nice. A little sticky, but it's a beautiful day. Joanne, Happy New Year. Hope your December trip was a good one. Debbie said, rock and roller coaster is favorite thrill ride. Rock and roller coaster is still a favorite for me. I love the launch. It's fun. Yeah, it's a great ride. I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy coaster to open up at Epcot too. Looks like it's primarily enclosed. Still a lot of work to do on that one. But and yet another thrill ride coming to Disney World. Really looking forward to it. Kathy's got 52 days to go. Jeffrey said, Alien Swirling Saucers is 2-year-old daughter's favorite. That is cool.
Maybe it's like really
glad to bring it to you today. If you don't get a chance to watch the whole Facebook Live, the full broadcast gets posted back on Facebook and over on YouTube. So if you haven't done so, you might want to head over to YouTube, do a search for World of Walt, and subscribe. Put some exclusive content there, including interviews with Disney folks and Imagineers. Debbie says, Tron with smiley face and hearts. Very cool. Ralph, hello to you in Southern California. Bright and early day for you. Thanks for joining. Hi, Lisa. Happy New Year in New Jersey. Kristen, good morning. Says I sound better. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was had a little bit of gravel throat for a while, but I think I'm back to 100%. So thank you for that comment. Tim says Tron would be cool. Will be cool. Bobby, good morning to you. 135 days to go. All right, we're going to sneak our way out of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and over into Toy Story Land. We'll use a fast pass for Alien Swirling Saucers. Arlene, good morning to you. Karen said, son loves the videos. God bless you. Thank you very much. Hazel, good afternoon to you in North Scotland. Thank you for joining me here at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Hope Scotland is doing well. I'm always amazed that people from all over join the videos. It's a blessing and an encouragement to me, so thank you for that. Chris says, thanks for the Galaxy's Edge walkthrough. You are welcome. A lot of folks here today checking it out. Cassie, hello to you. Troy from Gainesville. Hope you're doing well. Angela, good morning. All right, we can see the landscape is changing from the browns of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to the bright colors of Toy Story Land. You can see Buzz straight ahead and the entrance to Alien Swirling Saucers, which is where we are headed. Michelle is going to be home tomorrow. Good for you. I hope you have a great trip. Gary is a fan of milk, the blue milk, the green milk. They're both good. Tim says, can I do a live broadcast of dinosaurs sometime, or is it too dark? My guess is, that's a good question. My guess is that it will be too dark. There are certain really dark ride attractions which I just don't think would come through because how dark it is. Haunted Mansion is one of those. Dinosaur is one of those. It would be fun to do, but I just think it'd be like an audio because you wouldn't be able to see anything on the video. Joy says, loves the walkthroughs. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. Appreciate your being here. Patrick said, did he miss the shameless plug? No, I haven't done it yet. So you get the award today for having prompted the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you want a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. I did some shopping for pins already today and yesterday.
Either one, just put them up there, we'll scan them.
Christine, good morning to you. Hi, Rich. Got 3 months to go. Kay Ann, good morning to you from Wisconsin.
Ryan.
Donna said, any motion sickness on Rise of the Resistance? I think that is something to keep in mind because there is some movement in the vehicles, and there is a drop. So the drop is not like a Tower of Terror drop. I think most people are going to be okay with it, but it is a simulator as well. There are all kinds of ride vehicles and different experiences in that attraction, but one of them is a simulator and a drop. So yeah, you got to watch out. Krista, hello to you, says loves the pins. Thank you so much for being a member of the Pin of the Month Club. Troy's going to be here tonight. Good for you. Excuse me. Sharon said, fun to spend the new year. Thank you for that. Hi, Cindy. Good morning to you. 211 days to go. WB says, these videos are awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of them. I think everybody's conversation is part of what makes these strolls through the parks on Saturday mornings extra special. So thank you for joining me. Jeff says, what about Tom Sawyer Island for a broadcast? That's a great idea. Okay. That's actually a great idea. I don't think I've ever done a broadcast, and I have not been on the Barrel Bridge in forever. So I really like that. Teresa's going to be here in December of 2020, cruise and parks. That is a great combination. Karen says, have I used the Skyliner much? I've been on it several times. I've used it to park in one place and go take a dinner, have a dinner in another. My experience has been great. It's smooth. I know sometimes it does stop. That's part of the technology of a gondola. But I've had very good experiences myself. Trish said, finally scored a Slinky Dog Fast Pass. Good for you. That is a tough one to get. Red says, thanks for the videos and loves being a member of the Pin of the Month Club. Thank you very much. Pam, hello to you from Pam and Tom. Darla, good morning to you in Indiana. Greg says, Tom Sawyer is great. Yeah, this is a good idea. I don't know why I haven't done that. Heather said, is there a wait? There was a wait. I didn't really see what it was, but I saw some people. Looks like they're just putting some standby people in before the Fast Pass line. Thank you. Larry said, is the people mover up after the fire? Yeah, I think there was a smoke, maybe an electrical engine issue, and I believe that the people mover is back up. Kathy said, what are the difficult fast passes in the park that you're in right now? So we're in Disney's Hollywood Studios. I would say Slinky Dog is probably the toughest fast pass. There is no fast pass yet for Rise of the Resistance. There's no fast pass yet for Millennium Falcon. Whenever those do come into play, those will probably be tough ones as well. CC says, is the saucer like the teacups? I would say in a sense it is, but this one has a mechanism where you move from one disc to another, and it's got more of a whipping action, and I say that in a good way, it's fun, whereas the teacups is more strictly spinning. Linda got fresh snow in Chicago. Hope it looks good there. Kristen, Happy New Year to you. Debbie loves Slinky Dog. I like it too. It is actually a really fun coaster. Slinky Dog is not the most thrilling coaster here, but it is a lot of fun. Ashley said, how do you get a boarding pass for the Rise of the Resistance? That's a great question because that process has changed. So the way it works now is you get into Disney's Hollywood Studios before the park opens. So go through security, scan your ticket, and then at the park opening time, the Disney My Experience app allows you to join a boarding group. And then when your boarding group is called, and they go sequentially through the numbers, then you get to ride. So the key would be to get to the park, I would say at least an hour before it's scheduled to open, maybe even a little more. Make sure you get through security, get in, fire up the Disney My Experience app, and then as soon as the park operating hours begin, keep a close eye on the My Experience app and join a boarding group as soon as you can. The earlier your boarding group is, the better chance you have of getting on the attraction because they call them in order and they get through as many as they can in a day. I would also say that you should check the latest news on how boarding group assignments are happening because Disney has changed that process and may change it again.
Attention employees, please remain seated at all times and no left sitting.
Thanks. All right, looks like we'll get to watch it before we ride it. Lisa says, please say hi to hubby Kevin. Kevin, thank you for watching. I appreciate your being here. KD said all boarding groups were gone in 7 minutes this morning. Yeah, that's pretty typical. Ashley says, thank you, very helpful. You are welcome. Kathy said, can you only join a boarding group in the morning? Yes, and only because all the boarding groups are distributed within minutes of when the park opens. So they don't open them up beyond that. Ellen said, if a boarding group and Fast Pass time coincide, that's a good question. I'm not sure exactly how that works. You're probably okay because Rise of Resistance is maybe a half hour. You typically have a 1 hour window for Fast Pass, so you're probably all right. But you may have to make a difficult choice. Aaron said made a ride at California Adventures exactly like this one. You're right. It is the same ride mechanism. Luigi's Saucers, I forget the exact name of the attraction, and Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure is the same idea. Diana says, looks like a cute ride. It is. It's a lot of fun. Oh, KD said you have 2 hours to return for the boarding group. Thank you for that. I didn't realize it. I thought it was an hour.
All right, toys. You can choose any rocket. They are not numbered. Come on in and buckle up. Seatbelt checks are immediately.
All right. I'm going to pick this guy.
For your safety. Safety.
Ooh.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rockets, and supervise your children. You have been chosen. Su atención, por favor. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados.
Roseanne, good morning to you in Maryland. Thank you for joining. Jackie says, loves this ride. It is a lot of fun. My little three-eyed alien is ready to go. Dolores says, it wonders if work on Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland is going to be the same way. That's a good question. My guess is that they will probably use the same boarding group concept there. And that attraction at Disneyland, I think, is opening January 17th, if I remember. Gina, safety. Ooh, that's fun. I love these aliens. Dawn says loves the aliens, too.
Attention toys, please remain fully seated at all times and no lap sitting. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Lori said, ever get sick of Disney? Nope. Oh, we got a Christmas song. Awesome. Happy holidays. That was fun. This is a good attraction. Farewell, alien guys. See ya. Karen said, I survived the claw. All right, that was fun. So we're going to walk over and see what the standby wait time looks like for Slinky Dog before we wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining me on the Fast Pass. That was fun. It's a fun ride. I think before I misspoke, I was getting Luigi's attraction at Cars Land and Mater attraction at Cars Land mixed up, so sorry about that. Tom says, love how you switch the turntables. Me too. I think that's really a creative part of this attraction. It makes me wonder how it works. Like, what are the mechanics underneath those turntables that are making that happen? It's just really fascinating to me. Jessica said it was fun. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate that. Thanks to everybody, as always, for the comments, for the likes, thumbs up, especially the shares. Really appreciate it. So we're going to walk over, check out the standby line for Slinky Dog before we wrap it up today. We'll see what that looks like. Craig says, what are the temperatures today? So it is a warm Saturday morning here in early January. Probably 78 or 79. A little bit muggy for this time of year. And kind of overcast. But it's going to get rainy this afternoon, and it is going to cool off overnight. By the time we get into Sunday morning, it's going to be in the 50s, maybe even the 40s. So a major change on the way here in the Central Florida weather. Troy said I should do Circle D Ranch. Yeah, I believe the old Circle D Ranch has been closed because of the new resort being built in that area. And I think they've rebuilt it. I'm not sure if that's done and open yet or not. But that's something else I should check out. Great ideas today on things to do. Tom Sawyer would be great. Wilderness or Fort Wilderness would be great. Paul said, thank you. Paul, I appreciate your being here. Fred says, looks like the Christmas decorations are down. They were all still up at the front of the park. And I don't think there were any specific Christmas decorations in Toy Story Land or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. But yeah, it was Christmastime was still in full swing here at Disney's Hollywood Studios this morning. All right, looks like the standby wait time, 115 minutes for Slinky Dog. That's some nice people waving. That's cool. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Brian says, rain clouds from the west. All right. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your being here, and I hope that your 2020 is a great one. We'll hang out for a second and watch Slinky Dog for just a few minutes. Like I mentioned, if you don't get a chance to see all of the video, they get reposted back to Facebook. You can also check them out at YouTube. If you haven't done so, you might want to head over to YouTube and do a search for World of Walt and subscribe. Here we go. There he goes. Heather said, saw the ham Christmas cookie. Oh, you're right. There are a few Christmas touches in Toy Story Land. That's very true. Vicky, good morning to you. All right, here he comes. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend. And thanks, as always. Until next time, God bless. Here